Hello, Eloise here. Hi. As always, I'm super excited, but when does that not happen? I only do things that I'm excited about. So in June 2020, Terry-Ann Nikitas is coming back for Breakthrough 1. If you don't know how exciting that is, where have you been? So, Terry-Ann, as many of you know, is not only a dear friend of mine, she's a colleague. We do a podcast together. If you're not on that, get on that bandwagon. Dose of Truth. Look us up. But Terry-Ann is an amazing, amazing woman. She is incredible. Her knowledge, her intuition, her insights, she always blows me away. And the Breakthrough class is one of those courses where every time we start the class, my heart just goes, oh, we so need this work. People need to come to this class. That is how I feel every time. And I get so excited for the people that do attend it. And due to various reasons, we haven't been able to get Terry-Ann over to the UK for years. So this is a chance to come and hang out and take the class. And this isn't going to be happening for a while. Now, I want everybody who's come before to come back, but I also want everybody to come. I want to have to book a bigger room because everybody should be at this class. If there's one thing that you're going to commit to do this year, it would be come to Breakthrough. If you've been before, come back. You know how awesome it is. So if you don't know what Breakthrough is, it's a 7-step process. And during the 2-day class, there's an introduction on the Friday night. Then we do a 2-day class for Breakthrough 1. And then on the Monday, if you want to stay and take an additional top-up class where we just go through practicing the techniques, then you're always welcome to. So we kind of do it over a long weekend. But the class itself is teaching a 7-step process. Now, this process is phenomenal. And I have loads of webinars in the past when me and Terry-Ann have talked about it, but we're going to do some new ones this year. So I will tell you about that in a minute. But the Breakthrough class itself is going through these 7-step processes. Now, this process takes something which is either a recurring theme in your life or something that has really, really, really triggered you. And we explore what is going on in your wiring to uncover, not fix, but uncover the belief system that is causing you to attract that situation again and again into your life, or for you to just keep getting triggered by the same thing over and over and over again. Now, we've all got problems. If you don't, I can lend you some. We all have things going on in our lives. And for me, this is one of those classes where you can clear so much stuff so quickly. When we unearth these belief systems that are ruling your life, that are dictating what happens, that are just causing you conflict after conflict, and we dissipate them, it's just allowing so much more to show up in our lives and our worlds, and it's incredible work. So to give you an example, I had, this call is somewhere, it's probably available on my website, but Terry-Ann took me through the Breakthrough steps at one point online. And we took it, there was an incident where I got really triggered. Someone called me by the wrong title. Not Miss or Mrs., but it was an event we were running, and someone said that someone was doing something, and it was me that was doing it, and I got really triggered. And, retrospectively, I'm like, they were just tired, and they just couldn't think straight, and they hadn't written it down, so they just picked the first person that came into their head to say it was them. But it wasn't like a personal attack. But I took it really personally. So we went through these 7 steps to uncover the belief system behind that, and it was that I was unlovable. Now, I never would have put that belief as a thing for me. But in that moment, in that incident, that was what was triggering all of that pain and hurt. And like I couldn't stop thinking about this thing for days. And it was like, why am I wasting so much time and energy on this one little thing? But it really got to me. So when we unwound this, I couldn't speak for about an hour and a half. My brain was just rewiring. And you know, it's incredible how much shifts from these little processes. And the thing is, when we do the class, every single person in the class goes through steps, but everybody's steps are yours. So it doesn't matter how many hundreds and thousands of steps I've had done on me over the years. Hundreds of thousands. No, I mean hundreds, maybe 1,000-ish. But maybe not quite. I may be exaggerating a little bit, but definitely not hundreds of thousands. But it doesn't matter how many I've been through, I still see myself in everyone else's steps. It's such amazing work. It's so releasing. It's so freeing. You really understand how you're wired, how you tick. You really begin to understand the healing nature of conflict. It really will shift your perspective on conflict over the weekend. It is amazing. So we're going to explore all of this. We're going to go through the steps, and we're kind of teaching you how to do it. It's not something you're going to be able to go away and do on Tuesday morning and probably never get around to charging for, but because you have to be an instructor to do that. But you can get together with the other people on the course and go through steps on each other, and it's awesome to do that. So we'll set up a little study group after the class as well. But so let me give you the dates in case you're going, when is it, Eloise? It is the 13th and 14th of June 2020. So we've got an introductory talk on the Friday evening. So the Friday evening, you can just come down to Brighton for the evening, come and hang out with us. What time's the talk? It's from 7 till 9 p.m. So you can come and just experience the talk, and if you want to stay for the weekend, you can do that. That will be an option. We will magic you a manual. But it'd be far better to organise that you're coming in advance so I can make sure I have a manual for you. This is one of those classes you need the manual. So we are doing the introduction on the 12th of June, the class on the 13th and 14th, and then if you want to stay on the Monday and do the practical class as well, which really just helps to embed the process, and we get to do some more steps in the room. So always worth hanging out for that. You are very welcome. Now, the first 10 people, only 10, to sign up and pay for the class, and I already have people registered and people have put down deposits to hold their spot, it's £475 for the 2 days, which is an insane bargain. I mean, Terry Ann's coming all the way from Canada and to hang out with us, and so, you know, we should be charging a lot more than that. But anyway, and so basically the first 10 is 475, and then after that is going to be 575, which is still an awesome rate for this class. We should be charging about 800 at least, so if not more. So and this might be it might be the only chance she's coming over in the next few years, and and by the time she does come back, it probably will be a lot more. So get on the class if you can. Now, we are doing some webinars, so if you want to jump on the webinar and join us and ask questions on there, or if you want to find out more, you can jump on and ask us questions. We are running one, and these are all at 8 p.m. So we're running one today, Tuesday the 11th of February at 8 o'clock. We have a second one on the 18th of March, that's a Wednesday, And then on Wednesday, the 15th of April, we are going to do another one as well. So those are the dates for the webinars. Come and join us. Come and hang out. If you can't, you can always get the replay if you register for the. Oh, I'll probably share it somewhere anyway. But if you want to jump on and ask questions and really get more information on the classes, it's a wonderful opportunity. I don't know what we're going to talk about if none of you have got any questions, but I'm sure we'll think of something. But we're talking about breakthrough in a bit more depth and talking about all of these concepts that we get into in the class. So my invitation for you is to join us for the webinars. If you want to sign up and register for the class and send a deposit now to make sure you're one of the first 10 and get the discounted rate, you can just pop £100 into my bank account and register on the Body Talk website. Email me if you don't know what to do around that. It's info@eloiseansell.com. And yeah, bargain. Come and be in the first 10. Now, yeah, so come on the webinars, ask us lots of questions, sign up for the class. Even if you're just thinking about coming, sign up for the class. Just helps to get the energy going for the class as well. So we'd appreciate that. And yeah, I'm like, this is the class. If I had cash in my bank, I would pay for every one of my clients to come to this class. Seriously, if I won the lottery between now and June, that is what I would be doing. I mean, for me, this is a fundamental shift. It's such a shift in perspective. So to give you an idea on this, and I've shared this lots of times, but it's always worth mentioning again. The first ever time Terry-Ann came to the UK, I actually couldn't attend the class because I had a date plan. Now, for those of you who know, I hardly ever get dates. We need to shift that. It didn't go very well, so it really wasn't worth missing Terry-Ann for. But I went to the talk. So I went to the 2-hour introductory talk for Breakthrough, and it changed me. Like, my brain just went, what? And I had a completely different perspective on life just from the talk. And I was just, for the next year, I'm like, when's Terry-Ann coming back? When's Terry-Ann coming back? Because I want to take that class. And luckily, it was about a year later she came back, so I didn't have to wait that long. But everything changed just from that talk. I mean, like, there was less stress in my life. There was less worry. I was just showing up as me more. And I understood everybody around me so much better. I had so much more allowance and capacity to love people around me, even if they were being complete idiots. It was really cool. So, yeah, please, if you can come to Breakthrough, come. Save your pennies. You've got months. It's only February. So you've got March, April, May, June. You've got like 4 months till the class. Start saving some pennies up. Come to Breakthrough. It will change your life. Guarantee. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. Come on the webinars. Come and ask us more questions. Hang out. Get to meet Terry-Ann. She does gives the world's best hugs, but she can't do that on a webinar. You have to come and meet her for that bit. But you know, put the free talk in your diary. Make sure you clear that weekend out, the 13th, 14th of June, and jump on the webinars and ask us lots of questions. But come to Breakthrough. You know you need to. You know you want to. I'm only being so calm about this class because this is such an opportunity for everybody. And if you're really serious about changing yourself in 2020, yeah, I'm out of words. So anyway, sending you lots of love, lots of hugs. Come and join us on the webinar. And at 8 o'clock UK time today, the 11th of February. If you missed it, catch the replay somewhere. Yeah, okay. So take care, lots of love, and we will catch up soon. Okay, lots of love. Bye.